Eric Cantona was never just a footballer. He was a force of nature, a man who played with fire in his heart and rebellion in his veins. He didn't just dominate the pitch, he imposed himself upon the game, turning every moment into an act of defiance, every touch into a statement. A leader without an armband, Cantona carried Manchester United on his back, dragging them out of mediocrity and into dominance. He played with elegance and brutality in equal measure, a warrior poet who combined artistry with ruthlessness. His arrival at Old Trafford in 1992 was the catalyst for a revolution. United had gone 26 years without a league title, and Ferguson was building a team with promise but lacking the final piece. Cantona was that piece. He brought not just technical brilliance, but an unshakable winning mentality. His vision, his touch, and his ability to create something out of nothing transformed United into champions. With Cantona orchestrating the attack, United secured 4 Premier League titles in 5 years, cementing their dominance over English football. But Cantona's war was never confined to football. His battle was with the world itself, with the systems, the institutions, and the forces that sought to control and dictate. He played football like a gladiator in the Colosseum, a performer with an audience, but his fight extended beyond the pitch. He had a temper that matched his talent, and he refused to be caged. In 1995, after enduring racist abuse from a Crystal Palace fan, he snapped. The kung fu kick that followed became one of the most infamous moments in football history. Others would have apologized, bowed their heads, and begged for forgiveness. Not Cantona. When the FA suspended him for 9 months, he stood before the cameras and delivered just 5 legendary words. When the seagulls follow the trawler. A cryptic, poetic declaration that left the world guessing. He had been condemned, but he would not be broken. Lesser men would have crumbled under the weight of the backlash. Cantona returned stronger, leading United to another title, proving that nothing, no ban, no criticism, no authority could break him. And then at 30 years old, he shocked the world again. Not with controversy, but with his decision to walk away from football at the peak of his powers. No fanfare, no farewell tour. He simply left, choosing freedom over obligation, proving once more that he played by his own rules. But his war against the establishment was not over. In 2010, years after hanging up his boots, he turned his sights to a new arena, the financial system. He saw the greed, the unchecked power, the exploitation, and he called for revolution. Not with violence, not with slogans, but with an act of silent war, urging people to withdraw their savings en masse, to bring the banking system to its knees without a single drop of blood spilled. It was the kind of audacious, take-no-prisoners move that defined his career. And while the movement never gained the momentum he envisioned, the mere act of defiance cemented his place as a warrior beyond the pitch. He had challenged giants, and that, in itself, was victory. His fire never dimmed, nor did his loyalty to Manchester United, the club where he became a legend. When new ownership sought to cut costs and stripped Sir Alex Ferguson of his ambassadorial role, Cantona erupted. He condemned the decision as scandalous, a disgrace to the man who had built the modern United, who had given everything to the club. Others might have stayed silent, unwilling to ruffle feathers or risk their status. But Cantona has never been a man who bows his head. He speaks, he fights, and he does not care for the consequences. A Spartan does not seek approval. He does not play politics. He does not bend to power. He challenges it. Cantona has lived his life on these principles, whether in football, in finance, or in his relentless commitment to his ideals. He is not a man who asks for permission. He is a man who takes what is his, who speaks truth without fear, who stands alone if he must. Some call him arrogant. Others call him reckless. But history remembers the warriors, not the cowards. And history will never forget Eric Cantona. Order the Spartan Mindset today and embark on your journey toward becoming the leader your world needs. Let your struggles forge you into a warrior of character and resolve. The Spartan Mindset provides a comprehensive and actionable guide to personal development and resilience. Available now for just $19.99. Purchase your copy from the links in the description box below and on this channel's homepage. Because your future begins with the right mindset. The Spartan Mindset.